first shape has been cut out successfully with no mistakes. Hey, we're back with another one, guys, and today is episode 3. Today we are going to be focusing on, well, should I say, we're going to start off with cutting out my pattern. So if you remember from the last episode, for those of you who have watched it already, and for those of you who haven't watched it, I'm going to need you to go back because 2 episodes have been uploaded now and I need you to follow from the start all the way to the end, okay? So the first episode was based on basically the fabrics and picking up some essentials that I needed from Hobbycraft. Yesterday's episode was mainly me drawing out the outline of my patterns. And today is going to be me actually cutting those patterns out, basically. So I need to get that done. Once that is done as well, I know I keep putting off going to my garage, guys. I keep putting it off. Do you want me to be quite honest? Yeah, I'm actually scared of garages. Yeah. They freak me out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. But yeah, I do actually need to go in there. I'm just a bit scared. But basically, I have is it a crafting board? Basically, it's what you put on, it's what you put underneath the fabric when you want to cut out fabric, basically. You know what, guys? I just need to show you things because I don't believe I'm actually explaining them properly. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I need to go to my, I just need to go down there. I don't know why I keep putting off. I should just grow up. Okay, let's just get through the cutting of the pattern. And I think I'm going to talk to you guys whilst doing that. I was going to do like a montage thing, but I think I'm going to talk because I just want to talk. I could talk for days. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's just get straight into it, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, because it's so big, I've decided I'm going to cut into sections. Or I could just start with the pocket, which is here. Let me start with the pocket. Okay, let me just get this little bit cut off. And then I'm going to cut it in sections. I remember, guys, I was like, what scissors should I use and whatnot? I'm just going to use my normal scissors. Just going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple, all right? So we're cutting the pocket to start off with. I'm not going to cut along the line. I'm just going to cut just outside the lines. Ooh. Right. First snippet's done. Guys, doing this series, yeah, is so good. I feel like I should do like different type of series because with series, yeah, because I'm committing to like a whole series, like I know you guys are going to be looking for the next episode, basically. It encourages me to just get on with it and do it. And I think that's what's pushing me to also get this completed as well. And it's just making it a bit more exciting. So I feel like maybe I just need to do like I need to turn my life into a series, maybe. I feel this angle is a little bit better. Oh, I don't want to rip it. Oh my goodness. Why am I struggling? You know what it is? Because the tracing paper's, like, I'm working with such a big surface. Okay. God, if I'm struggling with this small ass pocket, can you imagine what it's going to be like when I get to the bigger pieces? Oh my goodness. Right, guys. The pocket has been cut out, okay? The first shape has been cut out successfully with no mistakes. Let me move on to this bit. These sections here are to do with the collar. And a part of me kind of wishes I drew them a little bit bigger because I actually want the collar to be quite dramatic. I'm just going to cut this whole section out. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, guys, me doing this series, yeah, is really like, it's basically forcing me to commit, which I love. I love that. I actually love that. Oh, don't rip, don't rip. I'm so scared it's gonna rip. Also, guys, I want to buy a new mic as well for this series. I need to buy a new mic. I do have a mic, yeah, but I don't know if the quality of it's great, if I'm honest with you. So I need to get a new one. Okay, cutting that has made that so much easier. God, I sat here and said that I'm going to talk to you guys whilst doing this, but I'm way too focused. So I ain't really seeing nothing. Okay, second shape. This is the top part of the collar. That's been cut out. The next bit is called under collar. Oh, I tell you what, guys. I'm not going to go down to my... Why am I avoiding it? I'm not going to go down to the garage today. I'm going to actually start cutting fabric. I say that, then I'm going to get to it and get nervous. But yeah, I think I'll start... Oh, no, but... Oh, I'm so dumb. Basically, guys, yeah, the craft board that I'm talking to you guys about that's in my garage, yeah, I also have like a fabric craft knife, which you can basically lay the fabric flat onto the craft mat, and it's almost like, it looks like a pizza cutter, and it will cut along the fabric instead of me actually using the scissors that I purchased and showed you guys yesterday. Oh, Ashley. Oh, damn it. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, yeah, is because, like I mentioned, I think in the first episode, yeah, I'm all about convenience. And the craft mat and craft knife would make things so much easier in regards to actually cutting the fabric. Because remember, I'm going to be placing these shapes on the fabric and then cutting around it. Okay, anyway. Second shape, done. This fourth one, no, that's not the second shape, that's the third shape. This fourth one is called stand collar. I'm guessing to give the collar some sort of sturdiness, maybe. Oh, God. No, I'm so happy that I'm doing this journey alongside you lot, boy. Because I think if I wasn't, I would just be taking this way too serious. And I want to have fun with this. I make everything in my life so serious and then wonder why I get stressed out. Life is too short. Have a bit of fun with things, Ash. That's a bit of advice for you lot as well. And that's another thing, yeah. Like the other day when I got stressed on what was it? Yesterday's episode, yeah. Because I found out obviously that my pattern wasn't printed off in colour. And there was a part where I was really stressed, Jen, and I just started to laugh it out. So I was just like, it's a joke, innit? Let's just keep going. Next. Right, how many shapes is that now? Fourth shape cut out. Guys, I think I might go over to that shape over there. Let me bring you lot down with me. Come on, come on. Okay, so moving over to these two big shapes here. Let's just get these bits cut out. And then I'll go back to that because those are kind of in the middle. And I'm working with too much tracing paper here. Okay. So it says that this shape here, you guys can't see it properly, yeah, but this shape here that I'm cutting out next is the sleeve. It's the sleeve. Sorry, guys, I'm too focused. I'm too focused. By episode 5, yeah, I really want to actually make sure I've actually started on the sewing machine. That's why I'm so motivated to get this bit done. Okay, let's just cut this little bit here. Hi, son. How was school? the same. Oh my goodness. These poor kids, honestly, they're going through it at school, aren't they? Right. 5th shape done. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. So all shapes are cut out, small, big, everything is cut out. Let me show you the big pieces. Hold on. They're all cut out. Okay, so the next step is for me to place the shapes on the fabric and cut around the shapes on the fabric. Did I write that right? Oh my... Okay, Ashley, you can't struggle with your English in every episode, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Right, okay, so let's get to the point. I now need to cut out the fabric now, basically. And I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to do this. I'm thinking to do bit by bit. Let's say, for example, the pocket. I place the pocket on. I pin it down to the fabric. I cut around. Most people, if they had like a bigger craft mat, they would place multiple shapes at once. Because I'm not going to be working on multiple shapes at once, I'll do one shape at a time. God, I know fashion designers. I really hope they don't see this. Like, you know, they're like the proper well-known ones that know what they're doing and then just see this and say, hey, why is she making life so hard? I know, okay, I'm trying, okay? So anyway, I think I'm just going to start off with the pocket. No, because I don't know if I want the pocket in this fabric. In fabric B or, no, in fabric A or fabric B. Do you guys remember the fabrics? You probably don't. Let me show you. Hold on. So, fabric A, which is the main body of the shirt. Okay? Remember that. The main body of the shirt is going to be in fabric A. The sleeves are going to be in fabric B. Do I want the pocket to stand out using fabric B? Or do I just want an oversized blended pocket and match it with fabric A, which is the body of the shirt? Ashley, do fabric B. Okay. That was easy. I'm going to do fabric B. Okay. So I need to get my pins. Place it on the fabric, pin it down so it's nice and flat, and then cut around. I got this. Guys, I got this, okay? Let's get my pins. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I've got my pins. Basically, yeah, there's a little section on my sewing machine, yeah, that kind of like pulls out. And it pulls out and there's like a little storage compartment. And here are the pins I'm talking about. These are the pins. Come on, guys, let's go down to the floor, because the angle here, you're not going to be able to really see, like, me really getting into it. Do you know what I mean? So come on then, let's go down there. We're going to put it here. Oh. For guidelines, which is really good. Guessing I'm using, get straight into it, you know. I ain't got time. Should I leave that bit at the top just so I've got a bit of spare fabric? Oh God, no, I'm nervous. Okay, right, hold on. Okay, what we're gonna do, okay, then it's basically half of that square there. And then just cut, Okay. So let me quickly just show you guys what I've done, yeah? So I've kept the edge here and I've kept the sides a little bit thicker. And then I cut a little bit closer to the ends, to the bottom, sorry. Do you guys see what I mean by that? So I can basically play around with that. So if I wanted to, I could even shift it slightly higher without wasting too much fabric, basically. Okay, Ashley, I really hope you've done that right. Do you know what, Ashley? You only live once. All right, okay, cool. So the other bit that I need on here is the sleeve. The fabric is going to be... The fabric for the sleeve is this fabric. Okay, so this is the sleeve. Okay. Need two of these, which really and truly, yeah, I could have just folded the fabric. But let me just do one at a time, please. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Go straight in. Should I give myself some wiggle room down here? Maybe, innit? Okay. I'm gonna give myself some wiggle room. So these squares make it so, I'm not gonna say easy, but it helps. Myself a lot of wiggle room though, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure that I do the other one exactly the same. I'm getting nervous now, guys. I think I've done too much wiggle room on this side. I don't know. There's also like a bit here that says sleeve detail that needs cutting in this fabric as well. So we'll quickly do this one as well. Once I've cut out this bit here, I will show you guys. I didn't cut out 2 sleeves though, only 1. So I still need to cut out another one. But I'll show you guys what I've done so far once I've cut this bit out. What I would say is I need to pin it down a bit better, because it does move quite a bit. let's cut this as well. Oh, my nose, man. There's no time to be ill right now, honestly. Hey. Ouch. The pins keep stabbing me. Cool. And that bit's cut as well. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces cut out so far, 3 shapes. So we've got the pocket. I left quite a bit of the fabric on the sides and the top. I didn't at the bottom, but it's okay because I can just slightly work towards the top, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the first shape. Happy with that. Then we moved on to the sleeve. I've only cut out 1 sleeve. I need to cut out another. So that's the sleeve cut out. Oh, hold on. That wasn't that easy. I also left some wiggle room around the edges on that as well. And in this bit here, it says that this is the detail sleeve, like the sleeve detailing. I don't know if I'm actually going to be using these, but I cut it out anyway. I need 2 of these because obviously you have 2 sleeves, so you must need 2 of these, 1 for each sleeve. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that, but I cut it out anyway and I could use it for something else. Yeah, that is that. I do need to cut out 1 more of these and 1 more sleeve detailing. Am I going to do that right now? Because how long have I spent on this? I've probably spent near an hour. And remember, as I mentioned, I only want to do 45 minutes to an hour each day. I don't want to do more than that for the first week to 2 weeks, just because I don't want to like get overwhelmed. Actually, guys, I am definitely going to cut out the other sleeve and the other sleeve detail because I want to be able to focus on fabric A tomorrow with all those shapes. So let me get fabric B done. Then we're going to move on to fabric A. I know you're probably thinking, Ashley, shouldn't you have done it the other way around? But I didn't. Okay. That's just how my brain works. So yeah, let me quickly cut out these shapes. And then once that's done, I'll come back, show you guys all the things that have been cut out, laid out nicely so you really get the vision of it. And then we'll have a little discussion at the end as well, innit? Because, you know, like I said, I love to chat. Okay, so I'm thinking to just lay this out flat again. So this is the pattern and the fabric still connected together. But remember, because I left some like wiggle room around the edges, I want to make sure that the sleeves are the exact same size. So I basically want to pin the fabric to the fabric now. Hope that makes sense to you guys. Make sure that I get the exact same amount for each sleeve. Okay, right, let me show you guys what we've achieved, all right? So we have our pocket. You see that, don't you? You see that, don't you? So we have our pocket. We have 1 sleeve. I don't know if you guys can actually see the shape properly though. It's not just a rectangle, I promise. So I'm guessing this bit here is going to be the shoulder, of course, and then this will be the end of the sleeve. So we have 1 piece, and then here we have a 2nd piece. So that's my 2 sleeves. We've got the sleeve detailing times 2. So that's what we've accomplished today. We have cut out our pattern pieces. We've placed them on fabric and cut around those pattern pieces on the fabric. And now we have pieces of fabric to basically start sewing, really. Do you know what I mean? We can just get... No, we can't even get straight into it because tomorrow I have to work on fabric A. Okay? So tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on the actual body of the shirt. And guys, I just have to go down to the garage. I know. Actually, you just have to do it. Like, honestly, babes, it's not an option at this point. You just have to do it because I know that there's things in that garage that I need or that can come in quite handy at this point. Because once all the pieces are cut out, I'm pretty much going into sewing, babe. Do you know what I mean? I'm going into sewing. And once I've finished this shirt, I'm then going to move on to my pants. So all the challenges, all the mistakes, all the tips and tricks and everything that I've learned from the first garment that I'm going to make, I'm going to make sure that the second garment is, you know, that just means with ease. That's what that means. Like, it just goes with ease. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to achieve here. Okay. So yeah, that's that now. So all the shapes that I needed with fabric B have been cut out. I'm now going to work on fabric A tomorrow. So that means the back of the shirt, the top bit of the back of the shirt, the collar, the front, yeah. And obviously, one of the challenges that I'm probably going to come across tomorrow, I shouldn't speak that into existence, is the fact that the buttons are going to be hidden. So I need to do my research on how I'm going to even mess with that. Okay, I need to get it right. Okay, because one thing about me, yeah, I like to get things right the first time. Although I know sometimes it's like, actually, you've never done it before. Like, take your time, girl. Like, you know, you're allowed to make mistakes in that or whatever. I know, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't want to. So yeah, that's that. But so far, so good. I'm quite happy so far. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This was such a short one today. Such a short one, guys. But like I said, each day, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm not trying to do too much. And I hope that for anyone who's coming on this journey with me, I hope that you kind of follow that structure as well. Especially if you have outside commitments. You might play a sport. You might actually just have another job. You might just have kids. They're outside commitments. So you might not be able to commit to, like, I don't know, working 8 hours on something straight from the beginning. That might not be an option. So I really do hope that you guys understand why I'm only doing a small amount each day, because I want longevity with this. I don't want to give up. I don't want to come across so many different challenges that I get so overwhelmed so early on. I'm just like, no, this isn't for me. And then put it off again. I don't want to do that. This is the time of my life where I want to commit to this. So yeah, that is why I'm doing such a small amount each day. But yeah, let me just quickly go over so far what we have achieved, okay, in this series, because this series I think is only going to be 5 episodes. Okay, this is what I've got in my head. 5 episodes, and then by the 5th episode, I'm pretty much like, if I haven't completed the garment, I'm close to completing it. That's what I'm trying to achieve, okay, by the 5th. And then there'll be a series 2. Series 2 will basically be like me just going straight in with the pants, like boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. So. Because I'm hoping that I've already gotten to like a certain level by then. I know, in 5 days, actually. Yeah. I know. Okay, I'm quite strict on myself. But that's kind of where my head's at. I'm hoping that this series here is 5 episodes, and then I move on to the next 5 episodes and the next 5 episodes. I want to break it down like that, because after these 5 days, it's obviously the weekend. I want to break, and then I'm going to start the new week on something new. You get it, don't you? Okay, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Also within series 2, probably, I'm hoping that I get to actually style the shirt. Basically, I want to show you how I'll style it. I want to show you what my thought process is behind it. All of that jazz, okay? Because as a fashion designer, you've basically got to come from all different angles. Yes, drawing, sketching, creating the actual garment, but also knowing how to style it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that to you guys as well. So I'm hoping that that's going to be series 2. It might not. I might change my mind slightly because I can be quite indecisive. I might change my mind and just make this series slightly longer, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this is making me commit to YouTube, which I love. I'm really, really happy about that, guys, because honestly, I did really want to, you know, commit to YouTube. Okay, I actually really want to. That's one of my goals for this year. And also, guys, please bear in mind, yeah, that it's not just going to be the stepping into my dream job series that's going to be uploaded. I will be uploading other videos as well. Like, for example, I have got a video that's kind of in the pipeline already that I want to upload as well. It's nothing to do with stepping into my dream job, something completely different. But yeah, there's just a lot going on, guys, okay? But guys, so far I really hope you've enjoyed the series, and I'm really happy that you guys are coming along with me. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And also, guys, if you haven't already watched episode 1 and 2, then you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. Like, how you finna start from episode 3? How? Okay, go back to episode 1, check out what's going on. And like I always say, guys, listen, anybody that wants to jump on this journey with me, please do. Write it in the comments. I don't know, DM me privately if you want to, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I don't give a damn. Just message me, okay? Because we can help one another. Let's make a community, okay? Not everything is do it yourself, do it yourself, do it yourself. Do it by yourself, do it by yourself, do it by yourself. Be a loner, be a loner, be a loner, okay? It's not about that all the time. Anyway, guys, my nose has started to leak like a tap. I can feel it. So, I'm going to get going. But yeah, thank you guys so much if you've watched all the way to the end. And I appreciate y'all. So yeah, I'll see you for episode 4 tomorrow. Bye.